Hey guys, we're going to make this cool rocket ship galaxy drawing today. I'm going to give you paper with a circle on it, and it's going to kind of have that composition already set up for you. So that'll be helpful. We're going to start with a pencil, and we're going to mark with 2 parentheses where we want our rocket ship's nose to be and where we want the end of the kind of like the flames that are coming out of the back of the rocket ship. So first you're going to go ahead and draw a rectangular shape for that, I don't know, the fin or part of the, I don't know all these names for the rocket ship, but you're going to draw that first. You're going to come down, draw the nose, come around and draw the wing. That's it, the wing, not the fin. And you're going to draw some of them peeking out behind there as well. Just kind of showing this rocket flying at an angle. It'll kind of look like it's coming out towards us. We're drawing it toward the bottom of the circle so that it kind of looks like it's going to look like it's flying through the galaxy. So I'm sketching really lightly. I'm not stopping to erase much, as you guys will notice. I'm kind of just drawing new lines. If I decide I want something bigger, I'm just drawing it bigger without stopping to erase because it's faster that way. It's easier that way, and I don't get as frustrated. Plus, I can see the line that I used previously. So I'm drawing some flames now. They're going to point out the back of the rocket propellers. I don't know the names of these. Okay, I'm going to put some windows on there. This doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It'll look cool no matter how you draw it. I think the most important thing is just kind of the size. And if you want to pause the video and kind of watch, right now when I start to outline it, it might also show you a little bit more of the shape of the rocket ship. It may be a little bit easier for you to kind of pause and stop and follow along and draw the shapes that I drew. So, I'm outlining now. I have a permanent marker. You guys are just going to have a pack of Crayola, so you'll be able to outline this with the black Crayola marker using the tip. And then I'm going to go ahead also and outline the flames. I'm going to also color in most of the rocket because I want most of it to be black, kind of like a silhouette. And so I'm also going to kind of try to want to cover up a lot of that circle area so that it really looks like the rocket is kind of overlapping on top of that. So you guys can pick and choose what parts you want to leave white and what parts you want to leave colorful. I'm kind of adding maybe a couple little reflections on the ship as well, on its wing, and just kind of leaving some of the details white just to show that it's a rocket ship. I think if you colored it all in black, it would be a little bit hard to see all of those details that we worked hard on placing in there. So I'm coloring it all in black, and then once that's all done, we will begin to color the galaxy in the circle behind it. So you'll have Crayolas for this part as well, and we're going to use just a couple colors for the galaxy. Now, if you decide that you want it to look more like a planet and you want to use a different combination of colors, that's okay. It's really up to you as to what colors you decide to use. But I would pick about 3 colors. I'm going to use red and blue and purple for mine. I'm also going to stop and erase all of the little pencil lines back here just to take care of those and get rid of them. All right, so I'm choosing my colors now. I'm going to pick red and blue and purple. Yeah, here we go. Okay. All right, so you're going to start with your medium to dark color. It really doesn't matter what color you start with. You can start with any color. And I'm using the side of my marker, and I'm just kind of going through and making some sort of random squiggly lines with my marker, kind of going back and forth. And I'm starting kind of at the edge of the circle and trying to come in a little bit. And really, there will be a point in this drawing where you guys will look at it and go, oh, this looks so weird. I don't know if I like it at all. But especially when you're working with these colors. But the very last 2 steps are really going to bring it all together. So just kind of trust the process here. take your second color and go around your first color and extend it. So that's how we're gonna keep adding layers and colors to this. I'm still using the side of my marker so I can get a lot of color down there. If you use the tip of your marker, it might make it look a little bit too scribbly. Anytime I lay the marker down on its side, it really lays a nice flat area of color so that none of the white is peeking through. So make sure that you do that. I'm going all the way around the colors that I left there before, and I'm gonna also start to color in the fire, the flames coming from the back. I wanna follow that shape, so I'm coloring it into kind of a triangle shape. I would recommend you guys do that too. All right, I'm taking my next color, and again, I'm going around the second color and kind of extending it a little bit. Yeah, so you continue to use the side of your marker. You can overlap on top. It'll create kind of another third color if you overlap on top of it kind of mixes them a little bit. Not very much, but it mixes them a little bit. So you're gonna go all around, do that with your third color. And like I said, I picked these 3 colors, but you guys can do like greens and yellows. That would look kind of cool. Green, yellow, and blue might look cool, or red, orange, and yellow might look cool. Pick a combination of 3 colors that go together pretty well. I wouldn't use more than 3. I think more than 3 would be too much. All right, we're gonna get all this filled in so that there's no white left. So there's no white left. I went back with my last couple of colors and filled in the rest, just so that I'd have all of those parts filled in. All right, so now you might think, oh, this looks kind of weird. This is the part that's really gonna help it kind of come together. You're gonna now take your black marker and you're gonna go around the whole edge, and you're gonna make these kind of wormy forms that are coming in, almost like, I'm gonna say like tornadoes that are very, very twisty. So kind of thicker at the top and then get thinner as they get down to the center of the artwork. Yeah, watch the side of your hand. Make sure that you're not smearing things around and you're turning your paper around like I am to where you can rest your hand on like a drier spot. So I'm using the side of my marker and then going to the tip to make it really skinny. So first I'm using, and then I'm getting really in there and adding some thicker shapes. And that really helps it look either like a planet or like kind of a galaxy background. It looks pretty cool that way. So you're gonna do that all the way around, go around the edge with black, and then make like some different tornadoes that are coming in to the middle. Keep going until you get all the way around. Be really careful to keep that nice clean edge. And you can look around if you want some in the middle. You can stop and do a few in the middle there. That always helps too. Add a few, and then it looks pretty cool, but it's gonna look extra cool when we go in with our white and go on top of it. So we have some white jelly pens, and I have 20 of them about, so we're gonna have to share a little bit, but these are really fun. So you're gonna go in and just all you have to do is dot with them. You don't have to press hard at all. The gel ink really comes out nicely. I'm gonna make some stars that are just dots, some stars that are like a little bit bigger, like actually rotating my pen around a little bit to make them bigger. And then I'm gonna make some actual like starbursts with like kind of a cross shape or a plus shape and an X on top of that. So I'm gonna do the rocket ship first, because I think that looks kind of cool. And then I'm gonna go around inside of the galaxy, going on top of all the colors, not just the black, and really slowly taking my time here, going all the way around the whole shape of the galaxy. So this is gonna take a while. It'll probably take us 2 class periods, I'm thinking, to complete this whole piece, especially if we're sharing these gel pens. So we wanna make sure that that also is the case as well. Okay, I've got all of my stars on there. I've colored in the flames from the rocket ship. Pretty happy with it. Make sure you sign it and enjoy.